hope that it is clear that to be a Buddha is not just to feel nothing. There is a very important distinction between two states. And pay attention when the Buddha kept repeating this one sentence that we couldn't miss, right? We couldn't overlook. He kept saying, but this feeling did not gain power over my mind, did not gain power. What does it mean to gain power? There is a tremendous difference. I can be right now enormously happy, you see, enormously happy, but this will not gain power over my mind. What does that mean? It means that there is still a knowingness that this is only a state. That there is no clinging, no desire, no attachment. There is no grasping. There is a certain gap between awareness, between the light that enables the state and the state itself. So when you understand it in this way, you can actually experience everything. There are no experiences that are out of limit, and enlightenment is not a restricted area. It is not some kind of fenced territory which life cannot enter. To be honest, when I don't cling to positive states, so-called positive states, what we can call our overflowingly expansive condition states and experiences of contraction and limitation. So when we don't cling to this and when we don't reject that, I think that we are even, for the first time, we are unafraid of experiencing. Do you understand? Because why would I be afraid? Why would I suppress anything? Why would there be an experience to which I would say no if I'm unafraid? Because I know that my mind remains pure, unadulterated. My mind will always be the same, you see? So this means that I'm able through the Buddha mind to embrace any state fearlessly, without blocking anything. It is exactly when we are overly identified that we begin to try to divide our emotions, to grasp some of them, not let them go, but also to fear them because they might go away, or that we hold on to them in such a suffocating way that they can't even unfold, you see? You want so much to experience that happiness, so this experience is not truly deeply felt because there is clinging. Like someone who is hugging too tight just because they want to make sure that there is love, you see? Instead of just softening up. And why would you need an experience to go away if it's negative, so-called negative? Would you care? If you are not identified, if your mind remains unpolluted, would you care Would you want it to go away? You don't care. You can be in a complete crisis and you don't care. Of course, you would face the crisis and so on, but you don't mind being in it because you would not have this kind of separate of identification that would beg to return to a positive, lovely state, because it's just a state. You know that it will be over. You know that it's not you. Why would you not be a very generous host? On the contrary, you would embrace it, let it be there, let it be transformed, reach its fruition, reach its maturation, and transform into light. But you don't even cling to the light. You see? So what I'm trying to say is that we need to be, first of all, careful about this thing, because when we think that awareness implies detachment, in the sense that we are far away from our feelings, this is a misunderstanding. The sky, being a sky, does not need to reject clouds. It accommodates them, you see. It has all the space in the world.